Hello everyone and welcome to QuickShot, February PC edition. We're going to be going into the finals between Dildozers and Endurance Gaming. Hello, I'm going to be your caster today. Hello everyone. So make sure to check out, if you're in the YouTube playlist, make sure to check out the previous matches if you haven't already. If you don't know what's going on, this is match number 4 of the playlist. No, I'm just kidding. This is match 5. Dun-dun-dun-dun. This is match 5. If you haven't seen 1, 2, 3, or 4, make sure to check that out and back yourself on the playlist. Ooh, drank a little bit too much water. I had a little bit of a burp. But yes, we're going to the game, which means that it's time for you to go back and check that out if you haven't already. This is going to be your spoiler warning, which means you're about to see the results on the current score tally of what's going on in the match. What you're hearing Goliath move, it's time to get into the game right now as we're looking at it right now. This is, of course, going to be the Hunter team of DDs going up against the monster of Endurance Gaming, which is going to be played by Fresh. Going off, though, we see the scoreboards coming up right now with the current score tally, which is going to be a 2-2 in favor of no one because it's a tie. But we're looking at Fresh right now, building up his armor meter and getting everything ready for his evolve. Everything right now is going to be the same as it was last game, so if you saw it on the restart, you'll be good to go. But in the meantime, we're looking at a 1-point leap, 1-point flame, a 1-point charge for Stage 1 ability chosen for the monster of Fresh. And he's going to be trying to see what he can get in regards to his food and try and get as much food as possible. As right now we see the mammoth birds and all that jazz spawning right in front of him, which is great for any monster. Getting a double mammoth bird slap, however, is not that pleasant. Looking to see what he can get. And he's going to see, there you go. And there's the charge for the finish. There's 9 meats right there, so that should finish up the armor meter. Last game, however, before the restart, because you guys in the VOD playlist won't actually see that, what happened is that he did a stealth play on the west side of the map. So he did a little bit of a meta play on this by choosing the same route and then continuing as opposed to doing a stealth play. So which forced the Hunter team to be a lot more defensive on their positions, because right now we see Fresh is actually evolve ready, choosing the high. Oh my god, this is cute. Let's just look at this right now. So this is what the Hunter team will see. Shh. Shh. You got this. You got this. You got this, Fresh. You got this. Going on forward, and bam, we have him spotted. So Sky's going forward, trying to see what he can do, getting some laser cutters in the rear. Poggums, however, is not in position to get the dome, which means they're going to be able to look at Fresh, who's going to be able to traverse the map right now and get himself up to stage 2. And he'll be in a great position to get to engage and fight and possibly get a strike against this Hank Rogueval composition. Looking at it, here comes the evolve, though. We'll have to see what exactly is going on. And we're looking at... There it goes. We're going to see a dome coming out very shortly, though, as he has the distance right now. He's locked in. Reavers are actually poking at him a little bit. There comes the dome. Monster is captured within the dome walls. He has 2-point rock, 2-point leap. There's going to be lots of meat available to him, however, just to confirm the perks there for you. It's going to be a flame... Not flame, sorry. It's going to be movement speed on both Fresh and Poggums, while capacity is on everyone else. So it's going to be team capacity versus the movement speed Fresh, who actually is just choosing to mitigate by standing entirely still. Looking at it right now, we got Dylan going in, trying to see what he can get, leaping up forward, and he's going to be pushing himself, trying to see if he can flush out Fresh. However, Fresh is choosing to stay back here as he's looking at Poggums right now, who's going to be a little bit exposed. Sky, however, is the most delicious-looking person of them all. Looks at it and just tries to get a rock throw on him, doesn't connect, gets him with the AoE damage as opposed to a direct hit damage, trying to lock things down, and he's choosing to mitigate around this pillar, because this is a pillar of pure mitigation at this point. Pure imagination. Locking it down, being able to see what's going on. Dylan trying to flush him out, only going through a first bar when they had an evolved dome at this point, which is extremely low amount of damage out of this highly aggressive team with both Rogueval, Torvald, and Griffin with a strong defensive composition. Looking at it, however, the harpoon right there just not breaking for him, and Poggums did actually stop a traversal, which is going to be great for him, mitigating it. They did get through a second bar of health, however. He's going to change them, make them chase him past a Megamouth, which hopefully will catch Sky a little bit as the Megamouth runs right past him, looking for someone, doesn't get glitchful. Megamouth is just trying to chase someone down. Grab someone, Megamouth, grab someone. Is looking, there comes the mortars, and down goes the Megamouth. Sadly, the Megamouth will never be remembered. So he bought him enough time to just run. Run, young Goliath, run with your movement speed. Looking at it right now, he is actually in the township on the southern region of the map. For those of you that are new to the game, we do have regions of the map or call-outs that we refer to. Or this is actually referred to as town. Because if you look around, there's lots of little huts and things, and storage things, and it looks like a little town. Small little mining town. You look on the east side of the map, there's this giant circle thing that's referred to as helipad, and then there's jungle or forest or swamp. And there's the tyrant pit right there. So there's like some of the call-outs that you can use for when you play. But right now we are looking at Stealth, who is Fresh, who is doing a stealth play. So let's look at this from the Hunter's perspective. Da-na-na-na. Pings are being called out, which means they know where he is. And here we go, locking it down. Here comes the Dome. Does actually catch him. No, just on the edge of it, just barely breaking through. He's going to be on the outside of it. And we're going to have to see what happened at this point, because they're going to have to keep up their chase. Is they're going to keep pushing forward? Is they're going to be going at it? Puggums right now is aware that he is on the outside of the Dome. They are choosing to shake out the Nomad. It's Fresh is right now just going to be building up his meat as he takes out a Nomad of his own. And he's going to keep building up his momentum going forward and get himself ready to stage up. He is almost done his evolve meter. He'll be ready to stage. There is going to be no Dome to lock him in, so if he goes and puts himself into a great position, he will be able to stage up without any punishment, or he can engage and possibly get a free strike as he turns around, does land a rock throw on Dylan Fry, who eats it in the face. Harpoon in the rear, going to be coming out of Puggums, landing on Fresh's behind. Going to be making sure, hey, man, I'm going to lock onto your tail. Just catching him on the edge. Breaks it, though, immediately with the terrain. So he'll be able to get himself going forward and going towards the jungle, towards left, past the Tyrant Pit, and he'll be able to get himself up to stage 3. Current time of the match is going to be 5 minutes and 45 seconds into the match. So he'll be able to get himself stage 3 with plenty of time to engage and be ready for an engagement at the relay against this highly defensive team. Chat's going crazy right now with Pink. Team Pink is going on right now, trying to keep everything ready. Well, we're looking at it right now. Here comes the Evolve. We're looking at what they're going to choose to set up right now. Where do they want to fight against this Goliath that's Fresh right now is going to be stage 3 and ready to go. They are looking to keep up the engagement as the Dome is about to come off cooldown as he throws down a Sound Spike on both sides to make sure that they have him locked down and he won't be able to get his full armor ready. Going on forward, though, he's in the back corner right now with a 3 rock, 3 leap, 2 flame, 1 charge. He'll be able to do a great amount of damage in burst succession, which is a great way to deal with Hanks. However, he does not have the damage perk, so it's going to be interesting to see how he breaks through it in regards to his focusing. He'll have to choose his timing wisely. Harpoon coming in, does land on Puggums, who chooses to hold onto the Dome. This might be the downfall, though, if he's able to escape. Not able to escape, however, which means it worked out beautifully. Bought himself enough time for his teammates to come into the gauge. What we're looking at right now. Here we go. Looking on it. Here comes the rock. Gets picked up. Thrown over at Glitchful. Does connect. And down goes Glitchful, forcing the heal burst, which means he's going to be on cooldown for the next little while. Who does he go for? There comes the leap. Connects on him. Here comes the finish. Shield's going to be picked up. However, the Orbital's dealing tons of damage. Down goes the medic. And Glitchful just gets melted in the corner. Dylan's looking to get the pickup. Here comes the leap, though, knocking him off. Shield going to be used on the body, though, making sure Dylan Fry does not get the full shield of it, so he's going to be taking some damage there. He does have his personal available. Charge is being used to try and get the finish. Down goes Glitchful. It's down to rock throw getting thrown over. Does connect on Dylan. Dylan gets melted with a home run. Knocks up in the Sky. Sky right now is on the low ground. Here comes the Cloak, though, trying to get it. Fresh is right now looking for blood, trying to see what he can grab, trying to reveal out Sky. Sky's right now on the run, and he is cloaked. He is going to be, and he's trying to hide, looking at the water, however. He needed to look on the other side in order to get it. Here comes the personal, which could have been used earlier. And here we go. 3 more meats going to be topping off the armor of Fresh, making sure he's fully ready to engage. Pistol damage is going to be coming into effect, trying to chip away at most of that armor. And he does actually choose, yeah, there comes the finish on the body. Rocket's picked up, and he says, you know what? You're going to sit there and pistol me? That's fine. I'll just come back and finish your body. And then he's going to go to relay. Looking at Sky, however, Sky is outside the attack distance, and Puggums is fully split on the north side of the map. So he's going to be the one that shoots and breaks him off from the relay, most likely, as he's trying to lock him down. He's going to be getting some damage, though, and Sky's trying to break him off from it. Does he actually break him off from it? Yes, he does, and he's going to be going straight from Sky, trying to get that initial burst. He will have a little bit of time to build up. There comes the Cloak, though, in the Dust Bowl, so he's going to be looking to see what he can grab. Sky right now is cloaked, and he's going to have his footsteps revealed, and right now we are seeing Fresh track him via those footsteps, so we're going to have to see what he does, and he is going to choose to go after this Reaver, get a quick meet, and then he'll be going in. Dropship is actually going to be dropping on Sky, which is extremely fortunate for this Hunter team because it could have gone by Puggums, which means that they would not have had their full roster available. Sky, however, is revealed in the middle of the map. He's going to be looking to see what he can get. Puggums is in position to break the Stealth Pounce if it occurs. And here we go. Here comes the Stealth Pounce. Does barely miss. However, the Orbital is coming in, looking to see what he can grab. It does actually get him. Here comes the Rockets picked up, thrown over at Sky. Does connect. Gets the AoE damage. Harpoon coming in the backside, looking to see what he can grab. Sky's going to be looking to be going down in just a moment. Down goes Sky. He's going to be finishing off that body. Wants to put him in the dropship for the next round. Here comes the Rock. Finish it up. Goes immediately down. Flames being used. Gets rid of the support, so there is no shields going to be able to be used. Puggums, however, is going to be looking to get healed. He's going to be a quick down if I ever saw one. Here comes the Mortis, though. Stealth Pounce is being used. Charges it. Does pop the early Hail Burst coming out, does over, and does connect on the rock throw on Glitchful. Going to be making sure he gets rocked in the face like a hurricane. He's feeling that pain. He's getting a whirlwind in the Dust Bowl. Down goes Puggums, so that's the first strike for Puggums, and he's going for the blood right now. He's trying to finish it off, and we're trying to see what can happen. Leafs being used. Dylan Fry is exceptionally low. Unable to use his personal shield at this point. Oh, no, he just barely breaks it off in time. Glitchful is going to be looking to get burned. Here comes the personal shield. Going to be looking to get it. Rockets picked up and thrown over at Glitchful. Looking at it. Here he goes on the low ground, trying to see if he can get something on Puggums. Puggums is now low. 50 seconds left on the dropshift timer, and he's just playing a ring around the rosy at this point. Melting him comes in the flames, trying to get it, and down goes Glitchful. Dylan Fry is in the corner, going into the tunnel of pain, trying to get himself through, trying to see what he can do to help his team. Firing at the roof, gets full damage on it, but he's not quite able to finish, and down goes Dylan Fry, which brings in the pain, and Endurance Gaming gets the point, bringing it into a 3-2 score in favor of Endurance Gaming versus Dildozers in the finals of QuickShot for February on PC. So we're going into that round, making it 3-2 in favor of Endurance Gaming in a best of 7. We'll have to see what happens in the next round to decide if they go to the tiebreaker or if Endurance Gaming is able to finish it. But in the meantime, guys, let's give you guys a quick shout out to our QuickShot supporters, the people who made the Patreon possible, donated and helped give us a prize pool for this month's QuickShot. That'll be Gavin Jr., Bader 91, David Q Jr., and Kanu 91. And that is Whitehawk, along with Q Jr., with some of those names just substituting. So if you see them in the chat, make sure to give them some love and give them some affection, because they're the ones that made this possible. So in the meantime, guys, that's it. That's all for now. We'll be back with the next round. So if you're in YouTube playlist, go to the next video in playlist. If you're watching live, we'll be back in a minute with more matches coming at you from the wonderful Dildozers and Endurance Gaming, showing us some epic gameplay as they're giving us some really high-tier gameplay.